Well, as you know, I got laid off in November. We were working on a virtual world service on the iPhone. The reasons given were there's not enough market for it, execution was too slow, we're late to the game, there weren't enough paying customers, etc., etc. I mean, whatever. But it's okay because my guys, the guys who were laid off with me, and I were going to do a startup based on the service we were doing before. You know, I hear a lot of reasons, both for and against. People are saying with this economy, you know, real unemployment's 20% or something. Uncle Sam owes China $1 trillion. A bunch of Americans are on food stamps. So from that perspective, no, it's not a good time to be doing a startup. But I see it from a different angle. I mean, for one, there's a ton, and I mean literally a ton of free office furniture out there. So many businesses have failed and there's so much free office furniture. I mean, I hear that movers won't even take your furniture as a giveaway when you move out or if you go out of business. So, I mean, there's so much office furniture that resellers simply won't take it. There's just no space. So, in fact, my neighbor who's moving her office right now, she got a bunch of cubicles for free at her new place. So, you know, sounds like a great time. I could get one of those Herman Miller CEO chairs, you know, the ones with the mesh backing, for a song. Investors are not a problem. My guys and I, we live all over Northern California, and, you know, this place is crawling with VC. I mean, I'll bet at least one of us lives next door to an investor. You know, Palo Alto, there's a whole hill devoted to investors, and I think all we have to do is one, climb the hill, and two, claim it. My guys are industry veterans. We have a combined total of 50 some odd years of experience in mobile phones and virtual worlds. One of our guys, in fact, he's been doing virtual worlds for literally decades. He kind of lives in his own virtual world most of the time, and I mean, that's how dedicated he is. Well, that's stealth right now, if you know what I mean. But between you and me, we're thinking of calling it Pollux Entertainment after the Greek mythology. They're two brothers, Castor and Pollux. Pollux is the immortal one, and Castor, my previous employer, is mortal and dies. That's a tough one. You know, layoff packages aren't what they were. I'm thinking this is going to have to be a pure sweat equity play until the revenue starts coming in. Mainly from virtual goods. You know, kids today, they're buying virtual goods like there's no tomorrow. And convenience stores are selling gift cards for virtual currency. Okay, so you wanted some examples of virtual goods. So the first thing that comes to mind is clothing. So your avatar is going to need clothing in the virtual world. So, you know, so here's a sock. And your avatar, just like any person, is going to have cold feet. You could sell this sock for $1, okay? This is something you use for swimming, okay? Keeps your legs afloat. So when your avatar is in a virtual swimming pool, you can do workouts just like you do in regular life. So like maybe he's a triathlete avatar. Now this is the bomb. Altoids, virtual Altoids, okay? Just pop one of these babies open and you could sell this for 50 cents a piece, and you want to know why. It's because your avatar probably has bad breath. I mean, these are all things that exist solely in the virtual world. Stuff is gold. It's like a printing press for money. And that's why I think there's not going to be any problem attracting investors. There's going to be a lot of interest.